what's going on, everybody, man? We are now tuned into the two coolest laid-back cuzzos of the podcast industry. I am AB.
Now, Smalltalk, what's the word?
What's the word? This is episode 22 of Podcast Mondays.
What's good with it?
What's good, Cuzzo Bluzzo? How you been, man?
I'm doing okay, man. Getting close to these kids, starting this virtual school shit. So, getting prepared for that. And, man, just, taking it day by day. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been fishing a lot. Like, I don't know why I'm, like, falling to that lifestyle of fishing.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what I told somebody is, I think it was you. He was like, yeah, you becoming a daddy like you a daddy like a motherfucker. So I told you that I'm be fishing. Like, damn, you going to fishing again? Yeah. I'm going fishing again, man. That shit just so peaceful to me, man. Like, that's what I've been on lately, man. Just getting in touch with nature. Just outdoors, man, fishing and shit. I caught some little ass fish this last time I fished. That was my first time actually catching fish. So soon I'll be going to the big bass and the catfish and all that good shit, man. So that shit excites me. That's what's going on in my world. What about you, AB?
Man, shit, man. I went to the Ozarks a few weeks back. You know what I'm saying? Got a chance to be one with nature. You know. No, I went to the Ozarks, man. Actually kicked it, man. I needed that relaxation, man. It was an amazing time. Normally, man, when I go out of town, I'm kind of like, I kind of like don't even like I kind of like just don't have a good time. But this go around, man, I had an amazing time. I was able to clear my mind and get back to just what I needed.
Everybody need that little time away.
Yeah.
Even if it's like even if it's just around the corner, like 2 hours or an hour away, like just get your ass out to the city and just see some different stuff. Yeah, you was with who was you with? Who did you roll with?
I was with my homeboys, man. We kicked it, man. We kicked it. We got a chance to get on the water. Got in a boat. Nice. Got the boat. Got a chance to get on the water.
Did you jet ski at all?
Nah, man. I wanted to. I wanted to jet ski like a mug, man, but I didn't get a chance to, man. And I like that's something that like I jet skied one time in my lifetime, and that was dope. But I wanted to do it again because I didn't really get the full gist of it when I first did it. So
why?
Because I was with somebody. So we was
riding with somebody.
Yeah, I couldn't really get into
that proper. Yeah, like like
yeah.
I never did it, man. I seen my nephew do it. Shout out to him, and that made me like, man, how the hell my nephew do it before me?
Really, you gotta do it.
Tight, man. I think I enjoyed it.
You gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. So that's what that was, man. I just needed that. I needed that energized. I needed to get because I was just so like. You just work, go home.
Adapt into the normal routine.
Yeah, you work, go home, work. That's why you just need that. You need to get that, going, man. So that's what I did, man. Other than that, man, shit, still dealing with the pandemic.
Right. Shit.
That's another thing.
This shit since March, dude.
Yeah.
Like we ain't. I like fans and stuff don't know, man. But I haven't seen AB in a long time. I actually just seen him like a few weeks ago, finally. And I had to drop the shirt off, but like we haven't really been. Like we've been on this Zoom so much. Like we feel like we actually just seen each other anyway. Right. We don't even like it's weird. Like we so used to seeing each other on Zoom that counts as seeing each other.
As seeing each other.
We haven't been physically like able to dap and do all that shit, man. And since like March, bro. The end of March. Middle of March, whenever that was.
Yeah. Hey, so being in the pandemic, your kids started school. How was that? You know, are they at home or are they at
Well,
school?
they start next week, so I think they like the last damn school district to start. But um, they got to be at home. They doing virtual, so I got some desks here. I'm gonna get a whiteboard and shit. So they can
Okay.
do their problems and shit on there.
Okay.
Um, so we gonna see how they go, man. Because when they first came around, bro, that shit was nerve wracking as hell, man. Trying to keep
Yeah.
the kids occupied on
Mhm.
the subject at hand and not get distracted with other shit around the house. And so I was like, yeah, y'all need to take your ass back to school because now I'm the teacher. So yeah, that shit was stressful, bro. But
I bet. I
they
bet.
finna get ready to do it again, man. So hopefully, it goes well. I think some parents is having, a decent time with it. I think the kids like adjusted to it a little bit.
Mhm.
So from before school ended, so they kind of already getting adapted to the new way. So we'll see, bro. We'll see.
Man.
But I got
But you got some stuff new
I
going
got
on.
some stuff for y'all today,
Oh
man.
man, me.
I got a rant. I have a fact because we gotta keep giving y'all facts of things. You know what I'm saying? And I have a theory, small talk theory. I ain't had one of those in a long time. But yeah, let's get to it. So here's a theory of mine. I honestly think, and this might actually turn to a whole conversation, but a theory of mine is if you don't love yourself first,
Mm.
like self love,
Mm.
I think the people that don't love themselves first, they fall in love with someone else that fast. So, what I mean, I'm gonna put it in a small example. So, you might have a homeboy or a girl that fell for a guy within a month, and she already moving in, or he already moving in with her, and just moving on fast, like really fast, and kind of just loving each other like super fast, like doing shit that couples do in years. You know what I'm saying? At a speed, and then what happens is that he or she get hurt because they love that man or that woman so fast, or they just fall in love quick. I think that's because they don't love themselves. Now why I come up with that? Let's see. I think it's just that if you love yourself more, you know your value, you know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Like you care about your surroundings, you care about who is around you. You know what I'm saying? Because you care, you have self-care, self-love for yourself. But if you actually don't love yourself and you looking for love in somewhere else, it's wherever you can find love, the word love, the feeling of love, you're gonna attract that immediately, fast, ASAP. So I honestly think, that's just a theory of mine. But that's something I think. What do you think about that?
Um,
Or is it a such thing as love first sight? I don't. Well, that's a whole nother topic, but
this is well. So to go
that's
to the
almost
topic
like
here,
yeah.
to go to the topic of here, what you were saying that you should love yourself first. Uh, that's definitely the case because if you can't love yourself first, and that's you're right. People do they do end up uh if they don't love themselves, they they end up like um looking for the love for somebody else.
They look for love
Right.
somewhere.
So, but that would never that relationship would never work out because on some fact insecurities are set in.
Yeah.
You be always down about yourself, and if you can't fully, you talking to somebody that did that. You know what I'm saying? You can't fully love yourself, then you can't fully love somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you know who you are first and what you want, and be happy with who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once you be happy with who you are, you can make somebody else happy. Because we can sit here all day and make people happy, and deep down inside, we not happy. You know what I'm saying? Deep down inside, we just trying to make sure we just doing what's the right thing to do, but we not happy at all with who we are. So while we making this person happy, we sitting in the rooms looking lost.
So he
So
lost the press and shit.
you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, you're right, man. You can't look for love in nobody else. It took me a long time to realize that you can't look for love in somebody else because they only gonna love you the way they can love you. But we want to be loved, but in our minds, we want to be loved in something different. You know what I'm saying? Like I might think like I should be loved this way,
Yeah.
and that person might think like, well, that's not the way
Right.
that I love. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's a self problem because we don't have like we. How do I say? Damn, cuz you kind of got me.
Sorry.
This is a good one. I'm gonna put this. We want to be loved a certain way, right?
Yeah.
But they can only love us.
You speaking to men?
Men, people that don't love themselves.
Okay.
Right? We want to be loved a certain way.
Right.
They want to be the spouse or the person they with love you their way. And so we expected to love to be the way that we expected. But the only reason why we expect that is because we don't love ourselves. So once we learn to love ourselves, that can balance out the love they give to us. Right. Because we ain't missing this piece over here. Because this piece we already know that we love. This piece is I love me. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I can balance out what the love they give for me. You know, am I making sense? Like
it makes a lot of sense.
Like you can be like, oh man, she loved me, but she don't love me like how I want her to love me. Well, it's not up to her to love me how I want her to love me. It's up to me to love myself and appreciate the love she shows me. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of good.
That's right.
Yeah, you kind of got me on that.
Well, just to move on, y'all hear that? Comment, whatever you want to say about that, you can say it. You know where we at.
Yeah, because you kind of got me on that one.
Anthony Burley on Facebook, AB, Ant Live 46, Smalltalk Hands, Iris Watson with 2 N's on Facebook. Hit us up. But here, let's go ahead. Here's a fact, man. Sorry, this is a total different segue, but hey, in Estonia, I was watching this goddamn. I like watching documentaries, right? And I was watching this documentary called Connected. So if y'all haven't heard of Connected, it's on Netflix. It has different things about like it talks about where our poop goes. It's a whole episode about poop, bro. Like really. So like where it goes, like the drains and where the drain go, like where it all leads to. It even goes from just talk about different countries, like different facts about different countries that we don't even know about. So in Estonia, they said that the way their government works is they don't have taxes. Mm-hmm. Like everything they do is literally on their phones or on their laptop. So when you have lines when you go to the license bureau or anything that got to deal with the government that you got to renew or anything like that, you got to stand in these long lines and do all that. They don't have none of that because they literally have, like, say your name is Anthony Burley, right? Mm-hmm. You have, they say social security numbers are not used properly in USA, right? Because they have like a member ID number, so that has everything on there. Everything from your weight, not your weight, but when you was born, where you was born, your blood type, everything. Because you don't think about it, when you go to get anything renewed or anything with your info, you have to apply for a job or something. You have to keep re-entering the same shit over and over. But with them, all you got to put is your number, and they log it in, and boom, everything is there. So on your phone, you have access to see all that as well. And edit it as much as you need to. Like say you weigh a different way, you know what I'm saying? Like you was 130 at first, now you 150, so you can update your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everything is mobile, and that's crazy. So that's just a fact. In Estonia, that's what goes on. Everything is digital there, and it's like a whole nother world. I seen it on. So like again, it's on Netflix. It's called Connected. When I seen that shit, I was like, damn, man, we got to catch up. Like, this is a guy talking about USA. He was like, they are behind on times. Like they are like in the old age. Like we are doing it way faster than they should be. You know what I'm saying? They would think we have been doing it already, but we haven't been doing it. So they ahead of the game, man. That's a fact. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go to my rant, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna ad lib on this. Dudes.
We're fast. We're
Go
fast.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're fast. Sorry to cut you off. I
No,
wanted.
you good. You good.
I just thought of something. Right.
Yeah.
To go back to your first little.
It's still it's still itching at you.
I got a question to ask you.
All right. Go ahead.
Do you believe that you should train your spouse into who you want them to be? Now you know me, cuzzo. You know when I use this word, I'm actually trying to get at something else.
All right. So, do you think I or me in a period women train your spouse to
be who you want? Be who you want them to be. Do you think that we should train each other to be who we want each other to be?
I think, damn, cause well, it's a if I say that, you know what I'm saying. My wife be listening sometimes. Like, what, nigga?
No, I mean, like,
I think to a certain extent.
Do you want me to give you the political correct way of me saying what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead. Maybe go.
Do you think that we should compromise with our spouse to consume each other to be who we want them to be? Meaning, like, if I want you to be, if you want me to be a certain way, then I have, in order for the relationship to work out, we can't be afraid of change. If it's best for us and it's best for this relationship, we should both compromise to make this relationship better. That's what I mean by train. Like people hear that train. What you mean train?
Ain't finna train. Ain't no nigga finna train me. Like I say, to a certain extent, that still holds. Because it all comes down to evolving together or not.
Yeah.
You know, y'all may grow together or y'all may grow apart. So, as far as training, that word, or just compromising, like with my wife, it's almost like you have to, as a man, you have to, if they don't understand you, you have to kind of get them on that road, you know what I'm saying, to understand you. And if you on that road and they not like jumping on there with you, and they keep jumping off, coming back on, you know what I'm saying, as far as like understanding you as a man or understanding you as a person, then issues may occur. And that goes the same for the female. If the man can't understand her lifestyle, or, you know, it's pretty much all about lifestyle. Lifestyle, cuzzo, is a big thing, man. I had put it on my Facebook status before, and said, what was it? It was something like when a person says he or she didn't understand me, it really means he or she didn't get with my lifestyle. Okay. So say you a rapper, cuzzo, and you in the studios, you traveling, you doing little tours, maybe performing, and just kind of not home as much because you pursuing your rap career. That is a lifestyle. Me as a dancer, if I was on tour behind artists and stuff like that, or however I do my dance stuff, that's still a lifestyle. If I was a basketball player, lifestyle. So it's all about understanding each other's lifestyle. And I don't want to go off the topic, but I just think it all comes into like compromising.
Yeah. You know no, I'm with you. So we're gonna hold that. We're gonna hold that thought. We're gonna stay with that.
Okay.
Let's go to the rant, because we're gonna talk about that in that topic.
Okay, you're gonna talk about that. Okay, cool. All right, the rant. Dudes in the streets with kids. Okay, dudes in the streets with kids. Kids with the X. For one, the kid, normally a man, I'm only gonna be on dudes because this is the problem with dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And you will agree. And everybody listening will agree to this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's a dude, I don't know his name, whoever he is. He in the streets. He been in the streets, but he got a girl pregnant. Now, a woman pregnant. And he is in a relationship with this woman, okay? And most of the time, a kid, if you know it's yours and you are happy to have this kid, normally that kid would change your life around, right? Normally. That's how it typically goes. Now what happens is when you hear about kids getting killed by gun violence because of a stray bullet, all right? I heard this, I don't know where it was. I feel like it was St. Louis, but it was a 21-year-old on a porch with his daughter while she was playing with her toys, and the house got shot up because of him. And the kid is involved. Now the kid died. He died. So it's like dudes in the street. Hey, bruh. Once you get a kid, man, you have to leave the streets. I know it's easy to say, hard to do, but some niggas don't even try. They think, oh, I'm coming home to my kid, I'm living a family life. Nigga, you just came from the corner though. Just got through selling something. You just got through buying something. You just got through, you might be running from somebody because you owe them money. You know what I'm saying? You have to, when y'all have these kids, man, you gotta find a way to get out the streets because guns don't have a name to them. Them bullets don't have a name, bro. So some niggas mentality think I'ma get at your kid just to get at you. Like crazy as fuck, bro. Like they be so angry because you owe them. They be so angry because you did something to their cousin or their brother that they getting back at whoever. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your kid. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I don't get. Like, niggas, get out of the streets once you get your kid or kids. Now, if you got multiple kids, you definitely should be out of there, man, because you are putting their life in danger. You are putting their life in danger, cuzzo. And this is why we hear these kids getting killed. Nobody's saying that. It's the dudes that's in the street still trying to live the street lifestyle. I just talked about lifestyle because that's a whole lifestyle, because like it's hard to get out of sometimes, but you have to make your moves, man. If you owe somebody, you have to find a way to pay them, bro. And you like, I ain't trying to. I got a kid now. I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to man up. You know what I'm saying? You have this kid is the future, man. We can't keep taking our kids, man. And these bullets don't have a name. They shooting in crowds. They don't care if it's a kid's party because they know who kid's party it is. That's that nigga that did this. I'm going to spray this motherfucker. I don't care who getting hit. They think like this. You might not think like that, but they think like that. So when you got kids, beautiful daughters, handsome sons, get out of the streets, man, so they can live outside of your lifestyle that you was in. You gotta change the ways, man. What you think, man?
You said it best. You said it best. I mean, I can't agree with you more, man. You know, kids are just innocent, period. You know what I'm saying? They don't know shit until they experience it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you said it best, man. Like, when you own, cuz you own. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you right. Nah, you right.
It's like how it's not rocket science, man. Like if you care, if you love your daughter, your son, you look at them every day. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't look at them every day, you know that they're gonna have to be in the car with you one day. They don't care if it's a kid in that car.
You know, they're trying to get one person and one person only. Yo ass.
And they see you, and then outside of that, outside of kids dying, man, it's the fact that these parents, females go through this too. They getting killed by men in front of their kids. Dudes are getting killed in front of their kids. Now you traumatizing your kid.
And guess what that does, cuzzo? That put hatred in their kid's heart. And now that kid.
Now it's like a cycle.
It's a cycle. Now the kid is gonna go do and get revenge, or go do and be like their father. They gotta like with my pops, you know what I'm saying? My pops was in the streets. I thought that I had to kind of try to do his legacy, you know what I'm saying? But when I realized that ain't what I wanted to do, my pops was like, son, I'm glad you didn't choose that life. I wanted a life better for you. You know what I'm saying? He never did no stuff in front of me, but I just knew, I thought that that's what I had to do. And he said, I never wanted you to do that life. I never wanted you to go down that road. So yeah, man, I mean, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. And I mean,
and that's what happens in the black community, man.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it happens to other communities too, but we on the black community, man.
Yeah, that's it's our community. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
yeah,
that's because that's what we talking about. What we in, and it's like you said, it's a cycle, man. It develops bad mental health. You know, it develops bad mental health, and it's just unfortunate. But if you can stop this from happening, like if you know you're in the streets, bro, or woman, get out the streets, man, because these kids don't deserve this, man.
Not at all.
You know, and you thinking, well, as long as I'm there, I'm good. I'm finna steal it. You know, I gotta get this money. Yeah. Bro, you gotta find a way. We gotta find a way. You gotta think more and innovate. Think harder, man. That on a way to get money in your pockets to provide for your family or your daughter, or just your daughter, your son. Get it the right way, man.
Absolutely.
We can't keep putting these kids in danger, man.
Absolutely.
Mentally and physically.
Absolutely. Well, before we go to the topic, man. Right. I want to do a shout out. Okay. So I want to shout out to the queen, Nakia. Shout out to my girl Nakia, man. She started this new collections for jewelry for men and women. You might be interested because so this is my first time opening the package. Okay. She gives you this little package. It's called Crown Culture Collections.
Cool. We gonna see it together on the podcast Monday.
Yeah, it calls Crown Culture, right? All right. So
it's the review. Here we go.
Yeah, man. She it's a nice little gold package. I kind of love it.
Okay,
man. Nice. She gives you
she gave you something, man bracelet.
Yeah. She got a nice little card in her.
Nice,
the logo is
it's
all black owned, dog. All black owned.
We own that black owned. I got a shirt. I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
Man, Crown Culture, man. Nakia Payne, man. That's my girl, man. Queen Nakia.
All right.
So let's open it, right?
Let's open it. Review time.
Get a nice little weed.
Nice little baggie.
Nice little weed baggie. You know what I'm saying?
You don't even smoke weed, bro.
Yeah. Look at this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is dope.
Let's see this.
This is dope, man. This is dope.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Nice little men wristbands. You know what I'm saying? I love them. She designs everything. She does engravings. all that, man.
I
And
need to hook up with her.
oh yeah, she got necklaces, bro.
I ain't got no bracelet on now, but I got a ton
Oh
of them
yeah,
under my little
look at it,
tree.
look at it. So, Crown Culture, man. Crown Culture. If y'all get a chance, shout out to my girl, man. You know I'm always gonna support you.
Yes, sir.
Y'all get a chance, man. Go follow her on Instagram at Crown Culture Collections. That's Crown Culture Collections. Follow her on Instagram. Hit her up. Hit her in her DMs, man. Get you some nice little bracelets, man. Get you some nice little necklaces. She got a website. It is www.crownculturecollections.com. It will all be down in the description. Or actually, it'll be on the screen. So make sure you hit her up, man. She got some good stuff, man. For real, for real. And it's black owned. You know, we support black owned.
Yeah, we on that. We on that black owned.
So make sure y'all support that, man.
I got a T-shirt. This came from Juneteenth. This is the Juneteenth edition.
Mm-hmm.
This is by my girl Candace Carter. Here's her tag. She got a ton of different shirt designs, man. Like if you got YouTube, everybody, she got a ton, man. Like a ton of different designs all over the place, man. All over the place. And normally she's so trendy with it. Like if it's something that's going on around the net, like a word like entanglement and stuff like that, like she gonna get a shirt made for the moment. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody be on it, be buying her product. It goes by Beyond the T. Beyond the T. All right, this is the Instagram. Let me go ahead and give it to you. Shop Beyond the T. That's when you search it up on Instagram. Shop Beyond the T. All one word. T as in TEE. Okay. Dope. Custom designs. She do more than just shirts too. She do pillows. If you ever seen the sequence pillows, where you can put a picture on the pillow and you put your hand this way up, put it down, and change different reflections. She do that, man. She real talented. Shout out to Candace Carter, J-Town finest. And if you want to just find her, she got more stuff. If it's not on that page, it's on her Facebook page. Candace with a C, CANDACE Carter with the C. All right. That's the shout out moment. That's not like commercial break. And we, you know, if y'all haven't noticed, man, we do this every episode, man. We always got something.
That's dope. I love it.
That's nice, bro. That's nice.
I love it, man.
We approve of your product. What's her name?
Nakia
we
Payne.
Approve.
Yeah.
I have to hook up with you.
Oh man, please. Yeah. All right, man. So now we got that over with. Let's get to the topic of today. Topic of today. Earlier, I asked a question about training. Right? You mentioned that how people be around each other more and understanding each other more.
Yeah.
So when you mentioned that, it immediately clicked something in my head. Let's talk about, since we've been in this pandemic, let's talk about pandemic divorces or pandemic relationships. I think that's what my name is, pandemic relationships.
Nice.
The divorce rates for marriages, man, have went skyrocket since the pandemic. And the reason why is because
they can't handle each other in the same house too goddamn long.
You can't, goddamn it. You can't. And I'm gonna tell you why, man. Especially if people that I want to say people that be on the road, be on that's work so like workaholics, right?
Yeah.
They don't understand them. So now you have to really learn this person all over again.
Facts.
Okay. During the pandemic, I believe that certain people they thought that they married the right person, and people grow away from each other. They might have married the right person at the time, but they grow apart, man. And yeah, man, it's just, I mean, this pandemic has really challenged a lot of people, man. A lot of people.
Take a wild guess at what you think. Let's go into somebody's house real quick and see what may have caused a difference in they love dealing with this pandemic and being quarantined together. What is one thing you think is going on in the crib with a couple that's not working out? I got one in my head.
Good.
I think one is domestic violence. I think that men that was on edge already, men that's on edge already, may have just flipped that switch, man, and spazzed out on their wife, and just maybe they already was tired of shit or something, or vice versa. It could be the woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna speak into as a couple together. So domestic violence can come from the man or woman. We know that, but mostly it comes from the men, and it could be they just tired of him, man, and you can't go nowhere. Now you can, but around the time that we was sitting still, you got to think about, like, it can go two ways. It could be a man that already be beating a woman, or it could be that it started. They started beating a woman after this happened. Now, if they already was beating a woman, if they already was beating a woman, you know damn well they beating a woman if they sit in the house, and that has to be terrifying for that woman. You know what I'm saying? If she knows she can't go nowhere, she got to just sit there and deal with it. She can't really run nowhere. Now, unless she just want to sacrifice getting the virus or something, then yeah, she can go somewhere. But I think arguments is on its highest level, because y'all sitting here together, y'all not getting along. I want to watch this. No, I want to watch this. They arguing over Netflix, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They are arguing over what they eating today. Like, didn't we just eat this yesterday? I don't give a fuck. I'm making this, and that's all I'm gonna do. And then they start an argument. I don't know. It just be, or a man, because we all about our peace.
Mm-hmm.
The peace is kind of outdoor. I'm gonna go in after you say something. I'm going to how it's working out for me in my home since I'm married. But I think domestic violence has went up, and I think that's part of the reason why these couples ain't making it through this pandemic.
Thanks, man. I mean, you know more about it than me, because you married. I'm single, so give people the way that you can make it work.
All right, let me drop some tips. I gotta get this boy on my camera. So go upstairs. Tips. Let me start off with finding a show to watch. All right. So a lot. I don't know if couples do this, but this is what me and my wife do. Is it froze? Hold on, we live. It's froze. Is it froze?
Oh, we got technical difficulty. No, it ain't frozen my end, brother.
Did you see me talking?
I see you talking.
What's going on? Well, go ahead and talk. I can't see. just give them a reason why you think pandemic relationships is not working out.
Okay. Like I said earlier, I think the reason why pandemic relationships not working out is because they people are able to if a man is at his job 24/7, he don't really have time to really pay attention to his wife, and then as you get older, your taste in certain things change. You know what I'm saying? So, your wife would believe that or your wife and your husband would be a certain way. You used to them being a certain way, but if you don't pay attention to them all the time and you don't pay attention to their growth or they changes, then that can be a problem. Now you don't know if you can live with that person. You don't know if you can be with that person no more, or vice versa. The wife could not be like, all right, I can't live with you no more because it's certain things that I want to do in my life is differently now. And you're not really you still kind of stuck in this way, and I'm on a whole totally different way in life now. So I think a lot of that plays a big part in the pandemic relationships, man. I think that if you don't understand, if you don't communicate, that's one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things, man. Like, you have to communicate, bro. If you don't communicate, then it would never work out, man. I actually put that on my Facebook about a week ago. I said the communication is the key. It's the most key. It's the biggest key to having success in your friendship or relationship. If you don't have that, man, and you don't like, if you don't have that, and you don't, then there's no way of understanding or still growing with that person. Also, too, I think, as far as like why marriages is at an all times highs, because you got to think, people that are cheating, they have opportunities to get away. You know what I'm saying? During this pandemic, you can't go nowhere. We've been locked down. So it's called this might be controversial, but whatever. You can balance out the two. All right. You can play happy all you want because you got somebody else that makes you happy, but you come home because that's where home is at. So by being at the crib all day, every day, 24/7 with the person that don't make you happy, eventually it'll get to you. And so now you ain't got that balance no more. So after a while, you're going to be like, man, F it. You know? So, Dad, I think we lost him.
Yeah, we just lost. That's the thing about these zones, man.
That's the first on Podcast Mondays.
First on Podcast Mondays. We lost connection there. But you was talking about, like different reasons that relationships don't work out as far as communication.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing. Bro.
Yeah, and I also said that, because we got cut off, so I'm going to catch you up. I was saying that I think a lot of also too is that they had a balance. You know what I'm saying? As bad as no, that ain't what I said. As bad as this about to sound.
Oh, okay.
I said that people that cheat, you know what I'm saying? It's a balance for them because they go talk to somebody else that's not their husband and their wife because they're not happy, but they go back home because that's where home is at. So they got the fine balance, you know what I'm saying? They got home and they got happiness. But then now that this pandemic has happened, all they have is home, but no happiness. You know what I'm saying? So now they don't got that balance.
So that is something big there because they lose that balance. This is for the people that that be stepping out. So that goes both ways. Y'all know that. I know y'all like to say men do a lot of time. Me and she does. Women be on some other shit too, bro.
Fuck out here, kid. Shout out to me.
And we be wondering like, why she acting all weird? But y'all different with y'all. But
What
I definitely get that.
because of Matt say fuck out of here, fuck out of here,
Fuck
kid.
out of here. Fuck out of here. So I definitely, that's probably the biggest one
Shout out
outside
to
the
Buck.
domestic violence. Probably number two,
Yeah.
where they really ain't happy at home. It's just home.
Yep.
And happiness is not at home, and they can't go there because they might not want them there because of the pandemic, or they got their kids there, or however they've been sneaking around doing what they're doing. It's too obvious now. Because you leave the house, where are you going?
Where you going?
Where are you going? Everything's closed. Everything's shut down.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
You know what I'm saying? So you almost kind of telling on yourself if you still try to make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a big one. But you was asking how can I know we kind of already got adjusted to the pandemic now, but it's still people still having these issues. My advice, man, because during this pandemic, it ain't changed much with me and my wife, but like I'm mostly home a lot. I mean, I teach and dance and do all the other stuff, podcasting. I step out the house a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I always be home every day, you know what I'm saying? And at night, and when it matters, I'm here. When it's time for dinner, all that shit. So it ain't really changed much here with us. We pretty much got stronger because we was, around each other a little more. And only thing is, man, we can't get down. We can't get down when we want to get down because the kids home 24/7. You know what I'm saying? My wife, she had a nurse, medical assistant and stuff. So she was one of the frontline people, just like I was. So work never stopped for her, and the work never stopped for me. So we still was able to leave the house, but the kids are always home. So we ain't have time to really have sex. You know what I'm saying? We gotta find. I'm put my business out there, but I'm real transparent on this episode.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Yeah, like it's just hard, man, for us, man. We be having to sneak in the closet, bro. We have to, and then when we close the door, the kid they knocking back. They like, what are y'all doing in there? Man, we grown, man. What the hell you worried about it for? You know what I'm saying? But it's so obvious because we don't close the door that much. So when we close the door, they know, what daddy and mom about to do. You know what I'm saying? They be all in our business. So that's that. If you got kids, that might be a problem as far as like being able to have sex like you want because the kids around. That's one thing. But let's get to the tips. I only probably got 3 because it's I ain't get a chance to write nothing down. But for one is find a show together to watch. TV series. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Shy. Shows like that, P-Valley. There's a lot of shows out there, man. Power, it's a bunch of shows, man. Insecure. That came out around the pandemic time. So like find a TV series to watch where y'all can have a conversation about the TV series. It's the little things, bro. It's the little things in relationships that keep your bond strong. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can conversate about a TV show like you would with your coworker at work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the little things. So find a TV show, find a TV series to watch. Number 2, have fun with dinner. Like find different recipes of different things that y'all never tried before. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all in the crib. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't really trying to go to a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Just start making up some new dinners, some new meals for the night. You know what I'm saying? Something you can play around with. Just experiment a little bit, and y'all can have fun with that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both can cook, or maybe one, and then the other one's the taste tester, and like play around with dinner meals. You know what I'm saying? So cooking. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. Another thing that helped us is painting. Find some kind of art to do at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Together. These are things you can do together as a couple. You know what I'm saying? I say, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot. God damn. But find like an art.
We transparent, son. Fuck it.
I know. Oh, goddamn. But find an art, ladies and gents. Find an art that you and your spouse or your significant other can partake in. You know what I'm saying? Like we had some canvases here. We had bought some from you can just order it. You ain't gotta go to the store, order that shit. Pull up Amazon on your phone, get a few canvases, get some paint, sit y'all ass down, play some music, whatever your vibe is, whatever your mood is, and paint. Talk, paint, drink at the same time. You know what I'm saying? The sip and paint concept.
Mm-hmm.
So find a TV series, a couple of them, watch them together, have some dialogue about what happened in the episodes. That shit is cool, man. Experiment with dinner meals together and experiment with art. Play around with some art, paint, do some photo collages and shit. You know, sometimes some shit seem cheesy, but that shit actually work, man. Anything that can make y'all work together, it's always good. You know, in a relationship, work together. You know, if you ain't a partner, how you gonna have a partner? So think about when you at school, man. If you had a partner and that one partner's the only one, that partner you got ain't doing shit in this project. You the only one putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta find a happy medium. You know, where you can do stuff together. You know, what's that saying? They say, what's that saying when you're a team? I forgot that saying, but it's basically when y'all work together, it helps the bond. So work together. That's all you gotta do, and I think that'll help. You know, like if you need therapy, some people need counseling for their relationships. It might be the move for y'all. You know, consider it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But communication, like you said, is one of the biggest things. Though, like if y'all going through some things, man, just talk. See what y'all need to put on the table. See what y'all need to take off the table. You know, and just play around with that, man. Yeah. Episode what? 22.
Episode 22, man.
22. Oh yeah. If y'all haven't seen YouTube, we put out a YouTube, put out some YouTube content a couple weeks ago called "Getting Fired." So we wasn't on the last couple of weeks, but we actually put out some content on YouTube. Make sure y'all go check that out on Podcast Mondays. Getting Fired. We was talking about like the jobs we got fired. I got fired at 3 jobs. I think you said you got fired at like 4 or 5 or something.
Every job I got it.
Oh, was every job. So that was a dope conversation, man. Go check that out on YouTube, man. Getting Fired.
Yeah, man.
Anything else, Cuzzo?
I think we touched it all, man. I think
hopefully you guys have a beautiful Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever you listen to this podcast.
Man, just have a great week, man.
Yeah.
Be blessed. Be blessed. I don't understand. I don't know how I can I never get this word right. Reiterate. There we go.
Hey.
The word be blessed, man. Be blessed and peaceful. Like, yeah, man. With this world, we already dealing with so much, man. Even in the marriages, man. Yeah, marriages. I love to see
black love, man.
As much as people don't understand, man. I love to see black love. I love to see it. I want to see everybody be happy, man. I want to see people be. I want to see us. I would like for us to not be to go through divorce, but that's just saying the world is perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to see everybody just be happy, man. Happy, blessed, and peaceful. Like that's what it's all about, man. Like living life, man. Life ain't about always being up in arms and being tight. You know what I'm saying? Like just enjoy your life because it's short. No matter, we could be on this world for 78 years. But if you think about it, that's short. That's a short time. Like, enjoy it. What's the point of being so angry? What's the point of being so mad all the time in the world, man? Like, just enjoy life, man. Be blessed on this Monday. Have a blessed week. Episode 22.
Wait, before you finish, man, just to stay positive, I had this wrote in my notes like a month ago. So let me say this real quick. While we on this positivity right now, understand that pain plus reflection equals progress. Okay, let me break it down. Pain plus reflection equals progress. You're gonna go through things, okay, that's gonna be painful, mentally, physically, and then you reflect on that pain, and then you learn from that pain, which is where you get the progress from, because you will learn how to not deal with it or learn how to go around it, learn how to just adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? Especially mentally. You know, you're going through a breakup, relationship, anything like that. That's considered pain, you know, for some people in relationships. Like, and then you reflect on it. Let me think about, okay, what did I do wrong in this relationship, or what did he or she did wrong, that I'll make sure that I don't come across that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or what I need to do better for the next person that I fall in love with. You know, reflect on that. Progress is the way to be, man. So pain plus reflection equals progress, bro.
Yeah, man. I love that. I love that's like a positive note of the day.
Hey,
You know what I'm
word of
saying?
the day.
Word of the day. Episode 22. You know we always play a song at the end, man. So enjoy the song.
Right.
Be safe out here. Happy Monday. God bless. Anything else, cuzzo?
Make sure y'all follow us on every platform. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Leave a review, rate, whatever you want to call it. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. If you have suggestions, if you have suggestions on topics, because we willing to talk about any goddamn thing. So if you have any suggestions, hit us up, man, on any, you know, especially on social media. So Podcast Mondays, or you can hit us up on our personal pages. That's my son in the background. Give me out a peace out. So yeah, episode 22, bro.
Episode 22, man. Y'all be safe, man.
Be safe, man. We are out of here.
Yes, sir.